welcome to the Gold Coast of Australia. Here we are.
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to give you a full tour of this new Selene Yachts 49 that we are going to be crossing the Pacific Ocean on. You scared?
That's that emoji face. A year ago when we started this, I never in my wildest dreams thought that we would be standing on this boat in Australia. I want to just express the utmost gratitude for the Selene crew. I want all of you to understand that we are not taking this for granted. We feel insanely blessed to not only have the support that we have from the crew at Selene Americas, the crew at Selene Australia, everybody, and all of you especially showing up every week to watch this crazy journey unfold. It's so amazing.
And yeah, like Lindsay said, I'll just mirror, we really appreciate the opportunity with Selene. This opportunity is not an opportunity where we are just going to be puppets though. We are going to show the good, the bad, the ugly, and we made sure of that before we signed up for this, because the last thing in the world that I am interested in doing is misleading anybody in the marine industry, even this much. Like, I'm just not okay with it.
Yeah, so authenticity is everything.
Yep,
so
100%. Okay, up here on the bow of the 49, you have the ability to put 2 anchors on the 49. Got an ultra anchor on there, and then one of the really nice thing is the chain lockers actually have teak grates in them, which you can lay your lines, like wet lines in there, and they actually dry rather than just being clumped up. Really, really nice feature. And then of course you have a salt water and freshwater wash down up here as well for when the chain gets all muddy. So now we're gonna go get out of the wind because it is howling out here. Okay, before we actually go inside, I just want to talk about the fact that this is an actual, we'll call it a narrow body boat, not a wide body boat, meaning there's walkways on both sides. Selene offers, I think, all of their boats in both wide body and narrow body, where you can actually push this side out to the port side, and then you get a little bit more volume inside. And I like the walkways on both sides, but it's very much a personal preference. Mm-hmm. Super high, what would you call this? My brain wants to call it a bollard.
A bollard?
What the heck is a bollard?
What is this? This is a gunnel, right?
Yeah, the gunnel. Yeah, sure. The nice wide gunnel.
Are we making up words?
It's got a nice wide gunnel here with a real big here bollard. I don't think this is called a bollard. Anyway.
It is now. This is a bollard.
It feels very safe.
Cockpit!
A bit dramatic.
Too much? Not enough. You tell me.
Okay, so the cockpit on the 49 is very similar to the 41, only it's bigger. Obviously, it's got beautiful teak decks, as you can see, but there is no furniture back here. And I don't know if it's an option on the 49 or not, but I don't think I'd put furniture back here.
Well, there's so much space on the flybridge, which we'll show you guys. So you kind of don't really feel like you're lacking on outdoor space. Also, a big difference in this cockpit from any other one that we have had in the past is the access to the flybridge. So there's a big stairway right here. Pros and cons to that. Nathan doesn't care for it. I've been enjoying it. Honestly, I like having two accesses to the flybridge. It does, however, reduce your space back here, and it does reduce your space up on the boat deck.
Otherwise, the space is great. It does have 3 doors back here, which you said you like. I feel like it's overkill, but then we're just talking about it, and we've actually used all 3 of them. So, Also, it has these beautiful fender holder pulls with a locking mechanism, which I just think I love them. I think they're super cool.
Those
and
are
of course
handy.
The really pretty hawse holes that all have the Selene logo. And all of the doors pivot in, they swing in, which I think is really nice for like docking. You don't have to swing it out, or if you're docking down a tight area with pilings, you're not going to knock one off.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then the access to the Lazarette is here as well, which we'll show you kind of more towards the engine room tour.
let's go inside. I know you guys just want, they're like, just get inside. Let's go then. Ta-da! We're inside. Okay, I've got to say, after being on the 41 for almost a year, this boat feels like a mansion. There's so much space in here. It's beautiful. It's awesome. So take a look around here. There's 2 different settee areas in the salon. This table is a high-low table. TV's here. I love this little bar area. I've already been like putting food up here, you know, like orders up, ding. So that's cool. There's storage everywhere. Drawers all along the side here when you come in. This is like a really huge little side insert where you can put taller things. And then drawers all along the bottom. There's a little lock down here too for the Laz so that you can lock it so people can't just sneak into your engine room from outside. There's little cabinets everywhere, one behind the settee here, huge one here. And obviously you can see the model that we have borrowed from the Selene office here.
I borrowed that model because when I'm talking to you guys about the engine setup on this boat, I wanted a visual. So I borrowed the model and brought it down here.
Your basic things, they've got little lights, little sconce lights. I really like all of these like flat surfaces everywhere. It's like, oh man, I can put a plant somewhere, you know? This settee actually pulls out into a bed. So you can pull the bottom of this out. You put 2 legs down and you put a little cushion behind there and it turns into a twin size bed, which is cool. Very quality feel. The woodwork and everything just feels very quality. Yeah, and the ceiling, I love the ceiling. Like, they call that shiplap? Is that right? Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think they call that shiplap.
Welcome to the galley. This counter space situation is next level for me. I'm quite excited about all of this. They did a nice job with the outlets. There's 2 underneath here, 1 back here.
This is a 50 hertz boat. US would be 60 hertz. So this is a 50 hertz boat with all 220. So it is all European plugs throughout the entire boat. I think when we get back to the States, the Selene Americas is going to convert it, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so everything has either needed an adapter, we have to go out and get a European spec model.
Features in here. There's a dishwasher. Look at, they even did like a nice wood panel over it. Ta-da. I don't know if I will use this. Nathan reminded me today that I've had a dishwasher twice on 2 other boats that we've had, and I've never used it. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe this will be the first time. Maybe I'll embrace the dishwasher. Cute little stove right here. I've never had this before. I've never had like an oven and a stove. I've always had like the microwave that turns into an induction oven. So I'm really excited to have this little unit right here. And then there's 3 little burners and then a microwave up top up here. That's kind of it. Oh, there's a garbage disposal. Oh, you guys, this is a big deal for me. I've never had that. I'm super excited about the garbage disposal. And then
even at our house.
I don't even, yeah, even at our last house, I didn't have a garbage disposal. So yeah, very excited. This is all storage up here. It's really deep, actually. This is really cool because these open up and there's really deep drawers in here. I like this. I like the little U shape. It is kind of a 1-person galley though, because Nathan has tried to come in here and I'm like, what are you doing? So yeah. Oh, and fridge, freezer over here. This is actually the only fridge and freezer on this boat. So that's not going to work for our long passages. Obviously, we're going to have to probably add a like portable freezer that we'll put probably on the flybridge. We're still kind of working out the details there.
So one thing that I wanted to know about this boat is that typically this is a twin cabin boat. This boat was custom designed for somebody that wanted a 3-cabin boat, and then unfortunately he couldn't take delivery of this boat. So it is a custom designed 3-cabin, which normally would be a 2-cabin. So there's a couple of funky layout options that I think they made work really well, but not normally what their 49 option would be. So wanted to just give that little caveat before Lindsay shows you all the spaces.
Okay, coming on down accommodations level. So as Nathan said, 3 stateroom, 2-head boat, 49 foot, which is pretty rare. So to the starboard side, we have one bunk room. It's an over-the-top bunk. And then to the port side, we have two side-by-side bunks. Teak and holly floors throughout this entire boat. No carpet anywhere. Makes me happy. I prefer no carpet in boats. I think that's weird. Bunk and bunk. Porthole, nice light coming in here. There's a little like side table for you. This is a huge closet in here. You could, guests could like roll their suitcases in there. I don't know what's in this floor hatch. What's in this floor hatch?
The bilge.
Bilge is down there. There's some bilge in there.
Why aren't we showing them the cabinet?
You want to see it?
Guys, we just got here. So Lindsay's like, what are we going to do with all this stuff? I'm like, we have to throw in the cabinets. Like, we got to show them the boat. And she's like, well, how are we going to show them the cabinets and the closets? I'm like, we're not. So, and then I just made her open one. She's going to yell at me later.
For the record, though, I just want to say this. Even though this is like the boat tour video, we're going to, once we get settled, we get decorated, like all the new bedding and all of that kind of stuff, we're going to do another video because I know you guys really, really liked on the 41 when we showed you the tour video of like showing you how we actually use the spaces. We're going to do another one once we get settled and moved in to show you guys actually how we're using the boat and how we're enjoying it. Okay, let's go to the other bunk room. This room, super nice. I'm sure that this would be like the first choice out of anybody that comes to stay with us. They would stay in this room. So this little guy right here, this little nightstand is just pinned in and it comes out, slides out so that this bed slides over and then you put the nightstand on the other side. I like the walls in here. I like that there's a lot of natural light that comes in. These are kind of cool. They put little storage on all the way up. And big giant closet in there. You guys want to see what's in that one? That one's even more fun. I'm not showing it. Oh, also, there is where Nathan is standing right now is the entrance to the first head, because this is a 2-head boat. There's also access right here through this stateroom so that you can, and hey, you know what? I'll meet you in there. So you can get in through the hallway out here, or you have just direct access here. They did a beautiful job in the showers because they put like these beautiful wood benches and beautiful like teak floor in them. I just really like it. There's also portholes in both showers, which is awesome because you can open it up and you get the breeze coming in. You can look outside and it's like the next best thing close to it, like an outdoor shower. Mirrors on all the backs of the doors, which I appreciate. Okay, let's go. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, there you are. Thought you were going to be right there. Okay, you guys, look at this. Just looks like wood cabinets, right? Wrong. Ta-da! Ta-da! I feel like Vanna White. These are separate washer and dryer units. Vented dryer, so it actually dries. Super excited about this. Love it. Okay, let's go into the master stateroom, or I guess what people are calling the primary these days. This is a full queen size bed, 4 portholes in here, plus a hatch that gives you nice airflow in here. Nice light that comes in, like shiplap sides. I think we're still calling that shiplap. I don't know. That's what Joanna Gaines calls it. So I think that's what we're going. That's what we're going with. So because of the layout of this boat being a 3 stateroom, typically the master / primary would be aft, but they put the 2 bunk rooms aft and put the staircase down the center, which then made a V-berth master, which everybody knows, or maybe some people don't. I prefer a V-berth because I like the light and I like the airflow. I know that it is more uncomfortable in seas and movement, But, you know, I just haven't dealt with enough of that to be mad at it yet. So, because it's a V-berth master, they wanted to have this big bed in here. They put it sideways, which is really unique. Your main locker is then now in the bow portion. 2 end tables, nice sconces. I really like these open shelves right here. They even utilized the little space at the foot of the bed for a little storage spot. And then you have access to the ensuite head right here, which is very similar to the other one.
Why don't you give me a little climb up and around there so that I can get there's some perspective as to what this looks like.
Gotta watch your head a little bit. I can almost stand up. This is obviously my side of the bed because Nathan doesn't want to deal with stepping up on these steps, and that's okay because I don't mind. I like to climb in, you know?
That is not why that's your side of the bed. I am a true man's man, and it is gentlemanly to make sure that you are the first target for any type of intruder.
Oh, right. You want to be closest to the door.
You got to be closest to the door.
That makes sense.
So that you can very easily throw your wife at the intruder.
Yep, that's a good reason. But it did work out that you didn't have to deal with any of those steps.
So one thing I will say I really appreciate about this sideways V-berth master is nightstands. The fact that we both have nightstands is a huge thing for me. I love having a nightstand in a drawer.
I have used an entire one of my nightstand drawers just for sunglasses. It's full. There's room for more. Ensuite head. Very similar. Actually, it might be a little bit tighter as far as floor space, but still the same elements. You have a crapper, you have a sink, a mirror, and a shower. Also, this shower has a porthole as well, and all the beautiful woodwork inside, which I really, really appreciate.
I have one more thing that I want to show you guys about the master that actually is not really about the master, but I'm going to just show you. One interesting thing, all of these hatches in the floor, which there are several of, I'm not going to show you all of them, are very, very clean access to the bilge and all of the systems. So all the gray water, all the black water, all of your freshwater systems, your air conditioning and heating systems, just to give you an idea, like,
whoa,
how easy this is.
Where are you going? Whoa.
Like, you can literally get down in here and work on things. I want to be able to walk by the side of my boat, see water come out of a hole and know exactly what that is. And this makes that a very, very, very easy.
Nice bilge hole.
You like my bilge hole?
It's ridiculous.
So speaking of bilges, we're going to go to the engine room next. This is one of the caveats to the 3-stateroom 49 that they did. I don't love this aspect of this boat. It is not normal for the 49, but I believe that they did this to accommodate this buyer. In order to get into the engine room, you have to lift the stairs. Okay, the reason I don't actually love that is if there was any type of emergency in the engine room, nobody could get downstairs to get in the engine room. Doesn't mean they can't get to the engine room. There is a hatch in the cockpit that goes through the Lazarette. So it's not like the end of the world. I just don't like the idea that to get in the engine room, you put that up and you go down through. Now, is it innovative? Yes, it's innovative. It's genius the way that they did it. I just don't like it. That said, I do love the fact that I actually have an engine room door and not a hatch in the floor that I gotta climb down through to move Lindsay out of the kitchen. So come on in. This is a single engine trawler. It is a John Deere 6045. It is an M1 engine. It's made to just keep on going forever, which I honestly really love. One of the things I'm most excited about this boat is the fact that I can now kind of love my engine a little bit more. The last boat, nothing against it, but it had Beta Marine engines that were like M5 rated, and it was one of the things I didn't absolutely love about that boat. They never gave us any problems. There was no issues whatsoever. There's just something in my head. So this is your typical wing engine, which is a Yanmar, and a main, single. The Yanmar having its own shaft and its own propeller for a backup or an emergency get-home engine. There's a few things about this boat that I'm very excited to experience. Stuff that I've been looking at for probably a decade. This engine room marks one of the major ones, and that is a single engine with a bow and stern thruster. Just because most full displacement trawlers, this is their setup. ABT track stabilizers, the same as in the Nordhaven. They are just a little bit bigger because obviously it is a bigger, heavier boat. It does have twin fuel tanks, just like the Nordhaven did. They are 1,200 gallons, 600 gallons apiece. It has a full fuel polishing system. And then of course the generator and wing engine have their own fuel Raycor systems aside from the main engine. And then it's just a bunch of valves to be able to move the fuel around. Also has a camera system in here, which is really nice on the Fruno system up top, which is another thing I'm excited about. We'll talk about in the pilot house. Right behind the main is the Yanmar wing engine. And then right behind me is the single generator. Has a reverso oil change system that pulls the oil out of the main and the main transmission and the Yanmar and the transmission for the Yanmar. And the generator. Wow, that's awesome. That's it. Am I missing anything?
I think that's everything. I think you did a pretty good job down here. I mean, I would have done a little bit better, but it's okay. You did good. Let's go to the Laz. I think Nathan's gonna come through that hatch. Woo!
Okay, the Lazarette. So, in the Lazarette, obviously access from the cockpit or access from the engine room. Just like I was saying before, if that ladder or steps, ladder, if the stairs are up, you can easily get to this from in here. So this area houses all of your air conditioners, which is really nice because you don't hear any of the compressors or anything like that kick on at night, which is great. So there are 4 air conditioner / reverse air heating systems. It also houses all your batteries, your inverter, Victron chargers, Victron inverter, steering gear behind me. Oh, and our water maker. So this is water maker that was installed in this boat for us, which we were very appreciative of. Also, your hot water tank is back here as well as an exhaust system for your main engine. Honestly, you know what this is going to be used for? A crap ton of spares. Okay, I've been waiting for this part. Can we go to the pilot house?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a reason we carried this all the way down here from the GLI office. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys. This is a model of, not this boat, but a 60, I believe this is a model of. This is a full keel, and the rudder is hooked to the bottom of the keel. It's called a skeg. And then the single prop is guarded, like shrouded by the keel, the skeg, and the rudder is all like connected in one. And I wanted to show you that. That's how that design is underneath the boat. So there you go. Okay, come on up to my pilot house. And when I say my pilot house, I mean my pilot house. This is not Lindsay's area, okay? I'm so excited about this. So one of the probably main reasons that we are selling the 41 is due to a few features that we really wanted to have in order to do ocean crossings. One of the things for me was a pilot house. There's a few different reasons for it. One, just having differentiation of space when it comes to lighting, where she can be down there, doesn't have to worry about flipping a light on when I'm running the boat up here. The pilot house in this particular boat was custom done. Normally you'd have a door on both port and starboard. On this boat you only have one on the port. There is a massive L settee to the starboard, as well as a, what would you call that?
Berth.
A berth, yeah, like a
Pilot house berth.
Pilot house berth. I think there's a name for it, but I don't remember what that is. But there's a berth in here as well. Single stid chair, which I'm not really sure why they chose this color, but it is what it is. And then full Furuno navigation suite. This is my pilot house settee / our pilot house settee / my pilot house settee. Listen, I'm not mad about the fact that they deleted this door over here in order to put the settee in. And the reason is because when you're up here running offshore at night, it's like the idea of being able to look out the pilot house windows while you're sitting in something besides just the skid chair is, I'm stoked about it. I think it's gonna be really cool. And then the berth, this is one little cool feature. Come on over here. It just extends out so that if you're a little taller, you can go in there. There's a cushion that goes there, which is pretty cool. I like that. Obviously, you have a cabinet here. I have twin drawers over here underneath the settee and a drawer over at the helm. And then a huge locker underneath the helm itself. Oh, here's the cameras that I was speaking about.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I didn't know it did that.
Yeah, sweet, right?
Wow.
A couple of things about this. First of all, Furuno. We've always had Garmin Array Marine. I've never gotten to mess with Furuno. I'm very excited. Crap.
You're elated.
I'm elated.
You're looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to learning Furuno. Bow and stern thrusters, throttle control, wing and main, steering control, main engine gauges, your generator control, wing engine control, VHF, stabilizers, autopilot, and chain counter for the windlass. Then here, you have your full electrical panel, you have your AC systems, your 24 volt DC systems. This boat is 24 volt. And then all of your readouts and gauges as well. One nice thing about this is if you want access to any of this, you can just open it up. Okay. All right, the electrical system. The electrical system of this boat is very cool. It is a 24 volt system, 800 amp hours of 24 volt. This has a 5,000 watt Victron inverter that is wired to all the air conditioners. So we can sleep at anchor, and I did it as a test, all night long with the air conditioner on in our room with no generator on, and we wake up to 70% batteries. But it also has a massive 190 amp alternator on it that charges the batteries, I did a test, so far from 50% to 100% in 2 hours. I could keep on going, but all of the AC systems work off of the inverter. The electric cooktop works off of the inverter. The grill on the flybridge works off of the inverter. Like everything in the entire boat. That's my pilot house, and that's the short version. Promise. As short as I can make it. Okay, I'm gonna give you back to Lindsay. You think they're gonna skip past that?
No, I think people love pilot houses.
Where are you taking us? Are you taking us to the other thing? One of the other things that we wanted to be able to experience that the Nordhaven didn't have.
Let me get my sunglasses because we're gonna go outside.
Okay, will you get mine?
Yep.
Okay, babe, thanks.
Flybridge time. Okay, so access. There's two ways to access the flybridge. One is the stairs from the cockpit that you guys saw at the very beginning of the video. And the other is this little hatchway through the pilot house. So you just unhook her there, slide this guy open. You don't need to go that far. And you are on the fly, baby. This is obviously something that we have never had. So we're gonna see what all the hype's about, you know? Ta-da! Oh, look at this chair. It's beautiful. Really nice. Look at the craftsmanship, huh? Look at the back. It's got the little Selene logo on the back. I love it. I love this chair. I think that if I was gonna be driving, this is where I'd be. Outside, really just taking it all in, just getting beat up out here, don't even care. And then massive U-shaped settee back here. Now this is not normally what they do on a 49-foot boat. The gentleman that built this boat requested more seating up here. I'm not mad about it. It does require us to have a smaller tender than what typically would be up here, which is fine. It's just the two of us. So I think that this is going to be really, really nice for us up here. These are getting zhuzhed up, I like to say. So the cover's on for it. There's no cushions underneath here, but you guys will see what that looks like when they're done. There's a grill over here, which is great. And a sink as well. So like full wet bar situation. Storage, more storage over there. There's just a lot going on up here. This is, you lose obviously a little bit of the boat deck when you have the staircase. There's just pros and cons to everything, right? There's no perfect boat. It's just you try something and see if you like it or if you would change it. 1,000-pound steelhead davit. We haven't gotten our tender yet, so we'll report back when that happens. There's quite a few things that, you know, we're still getting this boat set up for us.
Next week's video, you will be coming with us to do some of the outfitting and provisioning. We have a tender to get, chocks to put on, the life raft to mount, the Starlink to put on, just a whole bunch of stuff to do. So next week's video, you're going to enjoy that and then probably enjoy our first cruise with us. The other thing I wanted to say really quick is that this is a beautiful rounded arched hardtop with beautiful stanchions with the logos in them. Like it's really well done.
I can't wait to start using this. I can't wait to have people over and have dinner up here, be grilling. I can't wait to have breakfast or even bring my computer up here and do some work. I think it's a wonderful addition. So Tom, about the very last thing that we're really looking forward to having that we have never had.
Okay, so the very last thing, it's super windy outside, so we're not going to take you out there and make you listen to the wind, but the Portuguese bridge is something that underway, I have always wondered, how would I use that? Would I be out there just hanging out, like looking, like elbows over the rails, looking for whales and dolphins, or would I absolutely never use it? And I don't know. It's something that we'll report back, to be honest with you guys, because when this is all over, we got to buy a boat. Mm-hmm. Like I've already got anxiety of the fact that we're not going to own a boat. Like I have tons of anxiety because the Nordhaven is for sale and this is not ours. So at the end of all of this, we have to decide what we're going to do. We're not locked in to buy a Selene or a Nordhaven, or we might buy a Fleming. We might, I mean, who knows? Yeah. So at the end of this, we have to buy a boat, and I want to know all of the features that I was looking forward to, which ones of those I actually use and which ones I don't.
There's so many things that I thought that I would love so much on a boat that I was like, I don't really care. You need to see what the day-to-day is like.
You have to live it. Mm-hmm. You have to live it.
Yeah, so, and we'll do that and we'll take you with us.
Yeah, we're going to share it all with you guys. So that if you're interested in a boat or you're looking at different boats and you want to know, I mean, shoot us a message, comment, or email us. I love talking boats. So if there's something we've learned, we'd love to share it with you guys.
The adventure that this beauty is going to take us on is just the trip of a lifetime, and we can't wait to share it.
All right, we have a lot to do. We're going to rock and roll. See you guys.
Nailed it.
And we're sorry for saying we're excited so much, and I'm sure there's going to be people that are commenting. Could you say excited a little bit more? How many different ways can we say it? I mean,
it can be like a drinking game for somebody.
I mean,